What is up, guys? Mounty here from MouGT, back again with another video, and let me start off by saying Happy New Year. We are in another year, 2025, and I can't wait to see where we go from here. First things first, by the time you guys are watching this video, we have hit 400 subscribers, which is really cool. I started this channel when I was a kid, kind of just messing around, didn't know where it was going to go. 400 is not a huge number, but it's a lot, especially considering that I'm not as consistent as I would like to be. So thank you guys for being along for the ride, and I hope to be able to produce some cool content for you guys every once in a while. So the topic of this video is going to be going back to the Moto tag. So when I released the other video on the Moto tag, you guys had some questions. I know it's been a little while since that video, but one of the big things that someone commented was to see what the tracking accuracy is like at my house, where I have some other like Google Home devices, and see the interference and the comparison between finding the keys or finding a Moto tag with the app versus the Moto tag app versus the Find My app, and then also trying to do like a random find test, like having someone hide something somewhere and have me go look for said something. So we're going to address both of those things in this video. And yeah, so not quite. Quick editor's note, I wasn't able to do the part of the video where someone hides something in public in a random place and I go find it with the app, but that will be the next video, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Otherwise, keep enjoying this video and I'll see you in that one. I'm also going to show you guys how to repair your Moto tag with your phone. If, for example, like me, you had to reset your phone and your Moto tag is no longer paired to the app. So we're going to jump right in, and I'm going to show you guys how to do all of that, as well as everything that the comments wanted to see. So let's do this. All right, so as we jump into this, I just want to give you guys two things to keep in mind here. So one, I am using a new set of microphones. So I recently picked up the DJI Mic Mini. I'm no longer using the Hollyland Lark M2 mic setup. So let me know what you guys think about how this microphone sounds and how it compares to what I was using in the past, which was the Lark M2. Second, I am recording this video at home instead of my school apartment, and I conveniently forgot my tripod. So I'm filming this video using my gimbal, so things and camera angles might be a little weird, such as how I don't have the desk fully in frame and it's kind of hanging off, but just keep that in mind, bear with me as we get through this video. So the first thing we're going to show you how to do is repair your Moto tag if you had to reset your phone or something happened and it's no longer paired to the app. So I had an issue where I needed to reset my phone, and when I went into the Moto tag app, I can show you guys right now actually. So I had an issue where I went into the Moto tag app and my Moto tags weren't showing up. So I already went through this process for the Moto tag that I have on my bike, but this is the Moto tag that I have for my keys, and as you can see, it doesn't show up in this list. So I'm going to show you guys what you need to do in case something like that happens. So the first thing you're going to want to do when you want to reset your Moto tag and repair it to your phone is you're going to want to open up the Find My Device app, tap on the item in the list, and then go to Device Details. Once you're in Device Details, you'll see the name of the Moto tag, when it was activated, all that good stuff. You're going to hit Remove from Find My Device. It's going to tell you all of this information. It's going to let you know that everything is going to be deleted from Find My Device, but the device has to be nearby in order for you to reset it. So I'm assuming this is so you can't steal someone's phone and then reset a tracker and do nefarious things. It would be my guess. So you're just going to want to go ahead and hit Remove, and then hit Remove again, and it will remove the device. As you can see, it says Removing Device. I just want to make sure. Okay. So the device has been removed. So now on the Moto tag, what you're going to want to do is the Motorola logo is a button, which I explained in the previous video. So you're just going to want to press it once and then hold it for 5 seconds after that. So you're going to press it once, let go, press it again, and hold for 5 seconds. And you should hear 2 beeps that will let you know that the tag has been reset. All right, so it wasn't really resetting correctly, but that is the correct procedure. You press and hold the button. You double press the button and then hold for 5 seconds. It'll reset. You'll hear 2 shorter beeps, and then it'll basically ask you if you want to reconnect again. So I took too long to act on that. So what we're going to do is take the battery out for a few seconds, press the button, make sure there's no power, put the battery back in. We hear that little chirp. And so ultimately what I had to do, since it didn't seem to be resetting correctly, was I just took the battery out, put it back in. I took the battery out, let it sit for a few seconds, put the battery back in, oops, put the battery back in, and it reset fine. So this is just the same, be responsible with the Moto tag. It's going to add it to Find My Device like normal. And we hit Open App. That's the Find My Device app, wrong app. We go to the Moto Tag app, and there we go. It now appears in the Moto Tag app. So now we're going to go back into Find My Device, rename it to Keys, just like I had it before. Maybe not all caps, just regular Keys. We're going to set the category back to Keys. And there we go. Keys, Moto Tag, everything's good. If we go back to the Moto Tag app, you can see it says it's Keys, and we're good to go. So now I'm going to go through what it's like to find the tag if it's lost with both the Find My Device app as well as the Moto Tag app. So let's do that. All right, so real quick, just to demonstrate something kind of cool. So I've got the Moto Tag. This is effectively my key sitting next to my Nest Home. What is this? The Nest Hub, I think is what it's called. So the cool thing is if we go into the Find Device app and we tap on, if it'll focus, and we tap on Keys, it says near you right now. So obviously that's because we're right next to the tag. But let me show you something cool. So we're back in the Find My Device app, and I'm now back upstairs, and I've turned off my Bluetooth for this demonstration. But when the tag or whatever device can't connect directly to your phone over Bluetooth, if you have any home, like any Google Nest devices in your house, it'll tell you what it was last seen near. So because I put my keys in front of that Nest display that I have in my kitchen, it tells me that the last known location of my keys was near the kitchen display. So if you have any Nest devices in your house, like smart speakers, it might even do it with thermostats. It'll tell you what device or what room your keys or whatever item was last seen near. So that can help you kind of pinpoint where your device is and where you can look for it if you can't connect to it directly on your phone. All right, so we are now back downstairs. If we can focus up here. We're now back downstairs and we've got my tag. I kind of just tossed it somewhere. So we're going to go ahead and hit Find Nearby. So this is finding with the Google Find My app. So this is kind of what the interface looks like. You get keys, you get the battery level, and if the device is close or not. So we're just going to kind of walk around. This little circle is going to get more and more full. Sorry, things are a little out of focus here. All right, it says the device is very close. I'm sure you guys can see it there on the floor. It says it's here. We hit play sound. And then obviously, there's the tag there. I don't know if you can hear the beeping since the microphone is on my shirt, but there is the tag. All right, so now we are in the Moto Tag app, and now we're going to show you guys what it's like to find a tag using the Moto Tag app. So when you open the app, you go to your device, it'll tell you keys. I actually do have an update for this, so I should probably do that, huh? Yeah, so it'll tell you the keys, it'll give you the battery life, all that good stuff. In the app, it actually will just lead you to Find My Device. So if we tap this is just, back to the list of the keys. We go, or list of the tags, sorry. So there's no sort of like positional finding in the Moto Tag app the way there is in the Find My Device app. So that is one unfortunate limitation. So this is just all the details about the tag, things like that. So back here on the main page, if we hit play sound, this is just going to ring the tag. So I have no idea where it landed. Oh, there it is, right there on the floor. And you can see once I hit it, I don't know if you guys could hear it, but when I hit the button, finding the tag or making the sound on the tag was pretty quick. And I toss this into an area where kind of near where the Nest Hub display is, just to kind of give you an idea of if there's any like issues with interference finding your tag near Nest devices and stuff. So at least in my case, I'm not experiencing any sort of weird interference or any delay in finding my Moto Tag. when I'm in the presence of Nest devices. There's other Bluetooth devices kind of around here downstairs in this area as well. So interference doesn't seem to play too big of a part in finding your Moto tag. Now, someone else in the comments had also asked a question about using the remote camera feature. So I'm going to show you guys how that works as well. So to enable it, we're going to go to More and then Remote Camera button. So it looks like I have to update the firmware on my Moto tag. So this actually adds support for the camera remote functionality. So we're going to run this update real quick and then we'll be back. All right, so the update is done. It looks like I need to actually change the battery in this, which means I probably need to change the one in my bike too. But nevertheless, we're going to go to More and we're going to go to Remote Camera button. And it's going to ask you to enable these two app permissions. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to hit Continue, Agree, and hit Use Moto Tag and tap Allow. And then we're going to go back to the Moto Tag app battery usage. So it just wants to be able to run in the background. We're going to go here and change it to unrestricted. We're going to back out of that, go back to the Moto Tag app, hit next, and then we're just going to toggle on use remote camera button. So it says, like it says, set up your phone camera for a shot and then press the button to take a photo or a video. So we're going to test this out. We're going to go into our camera app. We have our Moto Tag here. We're just going to press the button, and just like that, it takes a picture. Press the button, takes a picture. And you could even use this in combination with the timer features. So if I set like a 3-second timer, press the button, it does our countdown, we get our picture. And if I switch it into video mode, the same thing works. Press the button, it should start recording a video. Press the button. Maybe it doesn't work for video. Well, we learned something together. So if you press it, at least on a Pixel 6, it doesn't trigger a video. But if I go back to the photos, press a button, it's still triggering photos just fine. So that might be a Pixel limitation. I'm not sure if it works on other phones. I haven't quite tried that out yet. But you can at least trigger pictures and take them with the Moto tag if you would like to do so. Now, I don't think just pressing the button while the camera app is closed, pressing the button while the camera app is closed is not going to launch the camera and take a picture. You have to open the camera app first, then press the button, and it works pretty instantly, and then it'll take the photo. So that's a nice way if you want to set up your phone to get like a group picture shot, and you need some way to trigger the camera and you don't necessarily want to use a timer. This is a nice way to do it. Alrighty, you guys, that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully I was able to address some of you guys' questions and concerns about the Moto tag and how it works. The only thing that I wasn't able to do in this video is a public search test. So I kind of just, looked for it around my home just to see how the interference was with Nest devices, but I haven't done a public search test yet. So in the next video, I'm going to have a friend help me out with that. I'm going to have them hide my keys or probably my bike somewhere on my school campus, and we'll do a big search test in public just to see what it's like with a bunch of students walking around using their phones, things like that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.